What's good with the YouTube? You already know, Big Flacco from a convict's perspective, and I'm smashing, dashing, sliding on through with a little bit of energy, man. As you already know, man, please hit the like, subscribe, comment, help support the channel, help support the algorithm. And I got back none other than Big Phantom, man. You guys already know he needs no introduction, man, but I said my to you, Phantom. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. I'm gonna let you take over this platform and run this what you're gonna call, what is it, a life lesson? Is that what you're gonna call this?
Yeah, lessons learned.
Lessons learned, man.
You know, we all learn lessons. You know, some of them are harder than others, right?
Yes, sir.
But first, I share who these guys are in the pictures. You know, these are some of my older homies and some of the ones I did time with in OH. One of my day ones, Big Spanky Chavez. Yeah, he's one of the ones who brought me up also. You know what I mean? And he's got hands. You know, he's got one of the best hands in the town. You know, I just want to send my love to him. And he sent pictures of his canal, his older brother. You know, Gerald. Rest in peace. The homeboy Chili, one of my road dogs. Chili Willie.
Yes, sir.
His brother. Then some of the younger homies that I was in YA with. Droopy from Selma. Old boxer. And there's another one here with Sneaky. Spanky Chico from the north side. Mapio. Modesto. And another one with the older homies. Looks like Porky. There's Canal. Gerald. And one of them, OG picture, you know, looks like it's from the 70s. Homies. There's some homies from the feds. Gabby. I want to share a story with you guys. One of the times I went to Salinas Valley State Prison. Back in the days, even still, just in different ways. The game's not easy to adjust. If you stand out, you're always in people's conversation, whether it's good or bad. Reputation is a big deal. When I was young, and in order to build your reputation,
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And to build your reputation, one, you never back down. Two, you have to put in work. And from then on, you're always expected to put in work. You got that name. Even from yourself. One time when I went to Salinas Valley State Prison, I got there, me and the homeboy Tweety sailed up, kicking it. My primo PD boy was downstairs. The 180 design, meaning top tier, bottom tier, A section and B section and C section are separated. There's a wall between it, and it's all controlled movement. Got there, my primo shot us a TV, another homeboy shot us a Super 3, some tobacco, and a couple knives. When we got there, it just kicked off with the Gabachi in visiting. Well, coming back from visiting, not in visiting. Homeboy Jerry Lowe's little man got into it. Gabachos. Coming back from visiting. A lot of homies were there. Shout out to Animal, Tasted, Chinaman, Smoke, Woody, Crazy Boy, Snuffy, G-Lo, homeboy Knuckles, rest in peace. Sharky, Yogi, homeboy Bear, Homeboy Boom Boom, happy you got out, my dog. We love you. Danny Boy, happy you got out. I love you too, boy. Willie Boy, down the yard in the morning. It's yard release. Control movement. So there's like 25 blockers in the rotunda. You know, get strip search before we go out. And once we get out there, you know, out there talking to homies, shaking hands, you know, ain't seen a lot of homeboys in a long time. He goes his way, I go mine, talking to homies, you know, we ain't seen in a while. With my Bimo and gangster walking around the track. A little while, Tweety comes back up, shoots me some tobacco, smoking a little bit more, looking around, just kicking it. And homeboys start talking. Homeboys are talking about there's a homeboy out here with a foul case. And the homeboy that shout word was a solid homie. He's been down a long time, you know, been around a while. So I just got there. I know I ain't going home. I got 2 life sentences, you know, so like fuck it, you know, hey, check it out, I'll do it. You know? I'll do it. So I wanted to wait until after yard recall. After yard recall, everybody gathers up, you know, so he don't get all, you know, funny y'all and shit. You know, he just walking up to him, you know, out of nowhere. Wait till yard recall. You know. So when I get close enough to him, you know, I start whacking him, right? Start hitting him. The alarm goes off. Cops start running towards him. I'm on top of him, stabbing him, right? And the knife goes through the wrap. So whoever made the handle, you know, didn't do a good job, right? So but actually it was, you know, a blessing that happened.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Anyways, stabbing him. And all the cops spray me and all that, you know what I mean? Get me off, face down. I go to the hole. Alright? And after a while, go to media yard. Kicking it with the homies out there. Up, G-Lo. It's crazy. I see a homie out there that I know I don't actually know him from the county, but I know his name. Because I was in the county with the homies like blowing. Right? And I read something about him. So I knew it was him. So based on I seen the paperwork, you know, I'll take care of it. So I'm going to wait until after recall. Before they call us in. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to do that. I got cracked in the back of the head, you know. Cracked in the back of the head, then I get hit again. Then I turn around, I'm like, really? You know what I mean? So they call me to return to take me in. And I'm wondering like, man, what the fuck? You know? Well, come to find out, the homeboy that I hit wasn't even supposed to get hit. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He didn't have no foul case. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So fucking I'm mad at him. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? So yeah, I deserve to get whooped. You know? What I should have did was make sure that he had a fucked up case. It's on me. I should have made sure.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna call you back. checked. I should have double checked. I should have read it myself. You know, if it was paperwork, I should have read it. Should have went over it, made sure it was real. You know, because even at this time, motherfuckers were manufacturing shit. And it was cold time, right? Manufacturing shit, using personal vendettas to shit like that, man. Anyways, throw him in the hole. You know, man. Anyways, the homies, hold on. Yeah, but I deserved it. You know, I admit that. That homie I stabbed had no foul case at all. Yeah, I should have made sure and double checked, triple checked, all that shit. Stabbing him and it yeah, so
What happened to the guy that told you he was all bad?
huh?
What happened to the guy that told you he was all bad?
Oh, he got hit. Yeah, he got hit.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Yeah, he got hit after a while, right? But you know, the message I want to send out there is, in this game, like, I mean, it's changed now. I mean, now, you know, lessons that we've learned from mistakes not mistakes, but things that we did and the lessons we learned, I mean, things, you know, change after a while. You know, so now, I mean, we make sure, you know what I mean, that it's legit. You know, we don't just go by what somebody says, you know, because, you know, there's always somebody that says something, you know, and I remember when I was in another prison and another homeboy was like, hey, man, hey, so-and-so's coming, you know, he ain't no good, he's this, he's that, you know, and we're like, man, why do you don't want him on the yard so bad? You know what I mean? There must be something else going on besides that. So let's wait until he gets here, you know what I mean, and find out what's going on between you two. You know, because actually he's trying to get us to make sure he don't even get out here on the yard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I mean, it's like I said, it was a cold game, you know, but hopefully I put out, you know, a message. You know, my wife and my family are still working on our channel. You know, it's going to be a positive channel that brings these stories from men and women who overcome different obstacles.
Most
You know,
definitely.
in life, ranging from gangs, drugs, incarceration, you know, street life, and the cold game of deception, manipulation, pressure, you know, betrayal, and even love. Everyone has a story, you know.
Yes, sir.
Some of these homeboys and homegirls have been through a lot, hell and back, and not all the same, you know, different ways, you know, but different experiences. But everyone is different, you know, and special in their own way. You know, everyone has a purpose, I believe. You know, some find theirs early, you know, some later. But regardless, we were all put on our, I feel, you know, for a reason. You know, I feel our life is already written out. How we live it, you know. I said before, I want to try and you know, reach out to our youngsters and show and let them know, you know, prison gang life is not to be glorified. I got kids myself. I don't want them in here, and I know, you know, most parents they don't want that either.
Amen.
And
Amen to
hopefully,
that.
you know, put out a positive message. That for the other YouTubers also, you know, that believe in the same thing, you know. How you guys, most of the other YouTubers have been locked up, have been doing time, so they also know and feel similar, you You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Help the kids out. I mean, they're our future. You know what I mean? We know how it is in here. We don't want them in here. You know? Yeah. And I'm sure, you know, I'm sure this right here, you know, will hopefully help some of the kids out there. You know, understand, you know, that it's not all cracked up as a seed, right? You know, fucking and I send all my homeboys love, you know, respect, and our youngsters need to hear positive voices. If you know possible, stay out there, you know, and live a good life, help each other out there, you know. Our audio, we're doing good things, you know, we're doing good things for the right reasons. So the homies out there, you know, want to send some flicks to our show, you know, to the homies, you know, help out with some stories, you know, how you guys changed your lives, and you know, turn it into a positive thing, you know. That'd be great. You know, homies that support me on doing this. I'll send my love to you guys. You know, thank you. You guys see the same vision. You know, family is what I fight for. Family is what you guys fight for.